Hi there, my name is Amanda, and I am going to be going through a workout for today that can be done at home. No equipment's necessary. And the whole workout probably takes about somewhere between 30 to 40 minutes, including the warm up and the cool down. So I hope that you all enjoy it and keep a glass of water ready for the breaks. And you can also use two 5 pound dumbbells or whatever dumbbells of your choice, or any types of weights, water bottles, soup cans, if you want to add weights, but again, you don't need to. So let's get started with our warm up. We'll do some side steps. And we'll do some reaches and taps. And we'll move into twists. And how about a reach and bend? And let's just march. All right, that was a pretty good warm up. We will start our exercise routine, which is 3 rounds, and it's 6 exercises that we'll repeat 3 times. We will do an exercise for 40 seconds and then we'll rest for 20 seconds. So, our first one here, I'm going to get my timer, is going to be our high knee march or a jog in place. So you can choose if you want to march, or if you want to jog in place. Either one, we'll do it for 40 straight seconds. So this is the jogging in place. And if you want to march, just give me a regular march and try to get your knees up as high as you can. You can also do this sitting down. And take a rest. So we're still resting. We're resting for about 10 more seconds. And then we'll move to our second exercise. All right. The next exercise is going to be sort of like a standing crunch. We're going to take our elbow to our knee or our hand to our knee. We're going to do the same side for 20 seconds and then we're going to switch sides. So again, hand to knee, or if you'd like a more challenging modification, do the elbow to knee. It might require a little bit more balancing. You can hold your arm out like this if you find that's helpful. A couple more on this side. And time to switch sides. And you can do this from a seated position as well. And rest. I'm going to rest for 20 seconds. And we'll be doing squats next. Okay. So the next exercise is a squat and a reach, but it's a single reach to one side. And so we're going to squat and then twist and reach to the other side. And I'll start my timer. You can hold weights doing this exercise if you'd like. And rest. Okay, the next exercise is also going to be one side at a time, so I'll let you know when it's the halfway point, but it's a knee raise and a side leg lift, so balance and stability for this exercise. If you'd like to hold on to a chair when you do this exercise, you certainly can, but this is the movement, a knee lift and a side leg raise. And we're doing each side for 20 seconds. I'll let you know when it's time to switch. Uh-oh. Okay, sorry about that. You can keep your chair handy nearby if you feel like it would be helpful to have. Nice and slow. One more on this side, and we'll switch sides. And rest. Next one is arm circles. So we're gonna go 40 seconds. If you wanna hold some light weights or 2 water bottles and do small circles, that's fine. If you're not using weights, you can, increase the speed and the size of the circle if you want. I like to go about halfway through the time going in one direction and then switching it to go the other direction. And we can switch directions. But it's always good to work on some shoulder mobility. And it helps keep us from getting stiff and kind of sore. You can change directions as many times as you want. Just keep moving. And rest. And with the next exercise, we're going to do a bent over row. So if you'd like to grab your weights again, if you're using weights, you can use weights for this exercise. So for this one, we're standing in place, hinging right at the hips, maybe like 45 degrees or so. Our hands are in front of us and we're pulling back and our elbows are going straight back just like a row. We don't want to flare our elbows out like that. We want to keep everything straight behind us and it's a pull like this. So we'll do that for 40 seconds. If you'd like to hold weights, you can. If you're not holding weights, it's perfectly fine and also still very effective. Just give um, a nice squeeze when you pull your elbows back. You can also be squeezing your shoulder blades together. And as always, keep your back protected by keeping your core nice and tight. Straight back. 10 seconds left. And rest. So that was the first round. We're going to have a 1-minute rest now. Now is a good time to hydrate. All right. So back to the top, we're going to do 40 seconds of a jog in place or a march in place. Up to you. And rest. I'm going to take a rest before we do our standing cross crunches. Okay, so we have our crunches. We're going to do one side first. I'll let you know when it's time to switch. Hand to knee. So it's a stretch and a crunch, or elbow to knee. Whatever you feel comfortable doing today. 5 more seconds here. And switch sides. And rest. I'm going to take a 20-second rest before we begin our squats. Okay, so 40 seconds of squats, and again, this is a combo move, so it's a squat and a reach. You're twisting to one side, crossing over, twisting, and reaching all together at the top of your squat for 40 seconds. And rest. So we'll rest for 20 seconds. Okay. So next up is our knee raise and our side leg lift. It's 20 seconds on each side. I'll let you know when it's the halfway point and then we'll switch. You can hold on to something if you need to. But this is more about form than speed, so take your time. Really work on your balance, your stability, and switch sides. Really notice your breath work. Align it with each movement. Inhale, exhale, and rest. Very good. 20 seconds of rest, and then we'll do our arm circles. So grab your weights if you choose to use weights for the arm circles. All right, so we're gonna do arm circles next. I always like to start going forward. I'll let you know at about the halfway point if you want to change directions. And you choose the speed and you choose the size of the circle. You can go from maybe a basketball diameter to like a hula hoop. And you can switch sides, it's about halfway. And rest. One more little 20-second rest here, and we will be doing our bent over rows. So you can use weights again if you like. Okay, last exercise in this second round, then we'll have another long break. So you're hinged right at the hips, bent over a little bit, and you're rowing back. Nice strong movements. Your head is aligned neutrally with your spine. You don't want to be hanging too low or having your head back. Just a nice neutral alignment. Halfway through already. And rest. Excellent second round. We're going to take 1 full minute. So hydrate if you need to, and then we'll do our last round. Okay, very last round here. We're gonna go 40 seconds of a jog in place or a march in place, your choice. All right, awesome. 20-second rest, and we'll do our standing cross crunches. All right, 40 seconds on the clock. We're doing one side at a time. It's a hand to knee or elbow to knee. And I'll let you know when we'll switch. The goal is to meet your hand and your knee or your elbow and knee about at your midsection or your belly button. And we'll switch. About 5 seconds left. And rest. And rest for 20. We'll do our squat and reaches. Okay, 40 seconds on the clock for a squat and a reach. Little twist involved here, but we're reaching up as we twist. And rest. 20-second rest. Right. So next up is our knee raise with our side leg lift. We're gonna go 20 seconds per side, nice and slow, very controlled. Knee, leg raise. Knee, leg raise. And switch. And rest. 20-second rest, and we'll move into our arm circles. arm circles. Nice big arm circles if you can. So our last ones. We're almost through. Only one more exercise after this and then our cool down. You want to switch directions now, you can. Even it out. And rest. Great. 20 seconds left, and then we just have our bent over rows, weights if you want them. And then we'll stretch and cool down. All right. So our bent over rows, hinged forward slightly, pull back with your elbows going straight behind you. Shoulder blades are squeezing together. And this can even be challenging without weights, so you can really squeeze your muscles while you do this movement, even if you're not holding weights. And we'll rest. Great work. We're gonna cool down. Similar to our warm up, we're just doing these nice small side steps. Get your hands working just to slowly cool down. I like to start up here. Maybe move to the middle. And swing down lower. We're going to get some stretching in soon. Let's start with our neck. We're going to drop our head forward so we're looking down at the floor. Hold that stretch. You should feel it in the back of your neck. Relax your shoulders. Feel your breath get slower. And raise your head up. Lean back so you're looking at the ceiling. Shoulders will be back and down. Exhale. Okay, back to neutral position. I want you to turn your head so you're looking over your left shoulder, so your chin will be right over your left shoulder. Hold that stretch. And other side. And straight ahead. We're going to drop our ear down to our right shoulder. We don't want to hike our shoulder up, just drop your ear down. You can take your hand and put it on your head for a little extra weight. Other side. All right, some shoulder rolls, a couple backward, and a couple forward. We're going to put your arm across your chest. Use your other hand to hold that stretch. You should feel a good stretch up here and also in your shoulder, your upper back a little bit. And this will feel good, especially if you happen to use weights today. We'll move into a little tricep stretch, elbow up. Your hand can be sort of, if you can reach your shoulder blade. And switch sides. And shake it out. We're gonna do a twist and hold. So both hands are going on one side of your body. And we're just looking behind you and holding that twist. Your feet are planted on the ground still, only your upper body is turning. I'm gonna switch sides to the other side. And I'm gonna move my camera a little bit because we're gonna work our way down here. So feet are about maybe like 2 feet apart. We're gonna bend down towards one side. So if you can touch your toe on that side or near your toe, even your knee. You're gonna hold this stretch. It's okay if your knees have to bend a little bit. We're gonna walk our hands to the middle here. You might need to widen your stance. We're gonna try to bend forward if you can get your hands on the ground. Walk your hands to the other side. And back to the middle again. We're slowly gonna come up. I like to do a little wrist circles, little ankle circles. Really stretch out everything that we might have worked today. And one great big stretch out here. Your arms are wide, your chest is out, pulsing back. Really open your chest. And bring your arms in for a pat on the back for yourself and a big hug. You did a great job. Thank you for stopping by the channel, and hopefully we'll upload some new videos soon. Take care.